And that is it. We're live on the microphone, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Sit and Run podcast. My name is Michael Caceres, and this is my show. Happy Labor Day. It's a beautiful, beautiful Monday. What's the date today? I know it's Monday. It's Labor Day. There we go. September 4th, 2017. Happy Labor Day, ladies and gentlemen, and I would like to give a shout out to anybody that roll-ups their sleeves every goddamn day, whether it's brick or just as simple as, rolling up your sleeves so that you can change the channel on the TV, you know what I mean? All right, let's go to Wikipedia. For those of you that are like, well, Michael, what is Labor Day? Well, to tell you the truth, I just want to work on my reading. So, Labor Day in the United States is a public holiday celebrated on the first of Monday in September. It honors the American labor movement and the contributions that workers have made in the strength, prosperity, laws, and well-being of the country. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for everybody who is laying brick and changing channels with the remote control. I had an amazing weekend. It was amazing. First of all, let's see here. Friday, let's see here. I don't remember what I did on Friday. Friday, I went to the Yard House. There we go. And I'm actually gonna try to piece everything together because big surprise, ladies and gentlemen. Michael was drinking this weekend, so let's try to see how this podcast rolls over. And before I get to my stories, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Sit and Run podcast. You can catch this podcast on SoundCloud, iTunes, and YouTube. I do try to do one of these every single week. I don't have a particular day, but just know I usually do it somewhere around Monday or Thursday. Those are usually the days when I do it. Last week was a bit of I don't know, I just felt like, I don't know, I've been working a lot. I've been pretty busy, I guess you can say. Like I did a podcast on Friday, and it's really because I was off on Friday. And then before that, I think I probably posted something on Wednesday. And I know that a lot of people aren't big fans of, kind of just going with the flow. A lot of people actually like preparing and, have a pretty good idea of when they're going to listen to this podcast. But you know what? I talk like I actually have a shitload of listeners on this podcast when truly I don't. I have 22 followers on SoundCloud right now. So if you enjoy this podcast, well, tell your friends, your family, your aunts, your uncles, your moms, your dads, and you know what? Your dogs listen to this shit. I know they do. I feel like when your dog listens to this podcast, they'll start losing their shit and like start barking because I don't know. I guess my voice is I don't know, my voice is pretty annoying. I would totally understand if your dog was barking while I was podcasting. Anyways, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? How was your weekend? Let's see here. So Friday, went to the Yard House and went with a bunch of former coworkers. It was a great night. That's pretty cool when you actually when you work with a group of people, wherever the hell you work. It could be McDonald's or whatever, Men's Warehouse, it doesn't matter, but it's pretty cool that the people that you meet, you develop great relationships with them, and then when they don't work there anymore, a lot of people just come and go. Like you train them, they get their one paycheck, and then they get the fuck out. You never see them again. But to those people that actually work there for a year or two, or for a couple years, or wherever, and then when they leave, and you continue to have relationships with those people, it's a pretty cool feeling. And so I hung out with I'm not even gonna call them ex-coworkers anymore. Fuck that, they're my friends now. So I went to go hang out with some friends at the Yard House, and I had a couple of Jack and Cokes there. Jack and Coke is definitely my go-to drink. I'm not really a big fan of beer. I don't really like it. And when I do drink beer, it's usually Blue Moon or 805. But other than that, I'm not really big on on beer. I just don't like it. So had a few Jack and Cokes, and I can feel myself getting a little buzz on there. So automatically food. So I ordered wings, and wings are always my go-to. I mean, especially when I'm drinking, I enjoy myself a load of wings. And it was great, man. I mean, we were hanging out, and we were just talking, fucking around with each other, and it was a great time. The waitress was freaking hot. Freaking I'm not gonna name her name, but I do have a pretty good memory at what people's, I don't know. See, here's the thing about me is that when I remember names, do I remember them because of something they did or what they look like, or it's probably because I'm like really interested in that certain person, and it's probably because this waitress was super hot, and yeah, that's probably why I remember her name. Anyways, I had a great time. Had a great time. We were there for a couple hours. I drove home, but I gotta tell you guys, man, I get myself in some pickles here. I do, because every single weekend I open, meaning I usually have to be to work at 6 a.m. in the morning, and I hang out with a bunch of people who have set schedules, meaning Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 or whatever the hell. That's what that group of people have. So on Friday is literally their Friday. Like that Friday was actually my Sunday. Like that Saturday morning was my Monday. So I can't call out of work. I can't do anything stupid. I can't. So like a gentleman, I went to work the next day, hung the fuck over, right? So now I'm like, all right, it's Saturday, right? But it's really not my Saturday. It's my Monday. Like I was really thinking to myself, like, fuck, dude, I don't know if I want to do anything. It's Saturday. It is Saturday. I do kind of want to go out, but I have to be to work at 7 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. So anyway, later that day, I'm at work, and I get out of work, and then later that day, my uncle checks in on me. He's like, "Hey, I have an extra ticket to the UCLA game." So of course, I've been going to UCLA games since I was 6, but I want to say for the past couple years I haven't been able to go as much as I wanted to because I got a job and everything. And so he texted me, and I was like, "Yeah, I actually get out of work early on Sunday. Yeah, sure, I'll go to the game." So anyways, I go on with the rest of my day. Saturday, I actually hung out with some friends that I actually went to high school with, and they're good dudes. We went to this bar in Chino Hills called Shamrocks. I don't know if you guys have ever been there, but that place is it's definitely a place where, I don't know, man. I felt like it was it could have been a family place, Like there was I don't know. Maybe it's because of my age, but I like to go out and drink at places where there's fucking honey babies everywhere, I mean, who are in their 20s, and none of them are single. Of course, none of them are fucking single. But go to a fucking bar, and I'm going out with my buddies. Of course, I'm going there to have a couple of Jack and Cokes, but having some good looking chicks in the background would be great to fucking look at. But you can't fucking look at any of them because they're all in a relationship, right? I'm sorry, it's annoying to me. And then have you seen these guys, dude? Seriously, have you seen these guys? I don't know what it is, but when women date these disgusting looking dudes, and like not disgusting looking, but they're douchebags. Like they look like douchebags. And I hope that dog in the background would just shut the fuck up. Anyways, so yeah, man. So automatically, I'm just jealous of all these, skinny, comb-over, douchebag-looking guys. I swear, do dogs have conversations with each other? You know what? I'm gonna Google that shit right now because my neighbor's dogs won't shut the fuck up, and then my dogs won't shut the fuck up, of course, as if they're gonna fucking fight each other, which they probably will, because Mickey is a fucking douchebag and will fucking bite anybody. He'll bark. Honestly, Mickey will probably fight a fucking German Shepherd if he had the opportunity to. All right, here we go. Googles. Do dogs talk to each other by barking. There we go. Why not? Let's try that one. Oh man, just like their human owners, dogs like to talk. However, unlike body signals, barking can represent different things to different dogs. The pitch or volume of the bark will increase the dog's level of emotion. And it could be that artificial intelligence is better at distinguishing dog barks than humans? What? Really? Secret language of dogs. Nationwide is on your side. Nationwide is not a fucking member of this podcast, but Nationwide is I don't know. Oh, pet insurance. You see how Nationwide is trying to get you with fucking pet insurance. Do you have to get pet insurance, dude? They're fucking dogs. Like, who the fuck cares? All right, here we go. Communicating with your pet. Have you ever wished your dog can talk to you? Well, he does. No, he fucking doesn't. Just not with words. Well, no fucking shit. Research shows that dogs have their own way of communicating with their owners as well as with other dogs. Well, let's talk about do you guys want to learn about dogs? I don't like dogs. Okay, look. Here's the thing. I was at work the other day, and I go into the break room. I'm actually about to I believe go to lunch or whatever. Maybe it was the end of my day. But I go in there and you know, one of my coworkers who's an older guy, he's an older guy, and while it's cute because he's eating lunch in the break room and he's FaceTiming with his daughter, you know, and I think it seemed like, you know, I think he was like helping her with homework, and you know, it looked like she was eating some dinner too. So it was cute. It was like a little FaceTime date or whatever the fuck, if that even exists. I know it does. But anyway, so I go over and I'm like, oh, like what's? Yeah, I'm just gonna say his name's Bill. Okay, I'm not gonna name any fucking names here. So I was like, what's up, Bill? You know, he's like, oh, nothing. I'm talking to my daughter. And I was like, oh, I want to say hi. So he introduced me. He's like, hey, this is Michael. You know, he works, you know, over here. So I'm like, you know, I'm nice. I'm like, hi, sweetie, how are you? You know, whatever. And she's like, my name is this, and she looks like she's writing on something. And I'm like, oh, you doing homework? She's like, yeah, I'm doing homework. And I'm like, oh, what are you working on? She's like, math. So, you know, I was having a little conversation, you know, just being cool with my coworker's daughter. And I hear her bring up dogs or something. No, you know what? Now I remember. This is what happened. So, you know what? No. She wasn't working on math. She was reading. She was reading a book. And it was a book about dogs. And I told this little girl, who's I believe she's 8 or 9, by the way. By the way, guys, don't ever say this to little 8-year-old girls. And she showed me the picture of the book and was like, "Oh, I'm reading about dogs." And I was like it slipped out of me because I was like, "I don't know, I don't really like dogs." And this poor girl, her mouth opened wide, like, "What? How do you not like dogs, you fucking pussy?" You know what I mean? Like, this is what I felt was coming out of this little girl's mouth. Like, she was shocked. Like, she's never heard anyone talk like that before. And I just want to get something straight here, okay? Here's the thing. I like dogs. I just don't want to fucking own one. I don't like the fact of owning one because it's a lot of responsibility, which is something I fucking hate. All human beings do. Every single human being hates responsibility. Okay, did I talk about this on my last fucking podcast? All right, let's move on here. All right, here we go. Dog body language. Any dog owner will tell you that their 4-legged family members speak volumes with their bodies. Here are some typical signals dogs use. Oh, the face. Great. Dogs will wrinkle or straighten their foreheads to show confusion or determination. Will they? Oh, I gotta start paying more attention to my dog, I guess. Fuck. Maybe I should do that. That's probably why my dog hates people, because, like, you know, like, I don't think anyone, like, I love people, but I think everyone in our family hates people, or maybe it's because, like the family fights or whatever. I don't know. All right, eyes. A dog's eyes brighten when he looks at a creature he considers friendly. When he is afraid, his pupils dilate. Dilate. His pupils dilate, and he shows the whites of his eyes. Oh, how nice. Dilate. Jesus Christ, I'm a fucking horrible reader. Lips, teeth, and tongue. If your dog is happy or wants to play, he may put his lips back and show his teeth in what appears to be a smile. Oh, great. Dogs fucking smile, too. This is a gesture that is reserved only for human-dog communication. A dog will not do this with other dogs. Oh, great. So dogs don't fucking smile at each other? What the fuck? I disagree with that. You know what? I don't fucking know. Wouldn't that be cool, though, to see dogs just fucking smile at each other? Like, Like, now that I know that dogs talk to each other, I feel like they literally... There's got to be a way that they laugh at people, right? Because these dogs, like, they're just like us. I feel like dogs probably believe that they are smarter than us. So when they're having their little conversations with dogs, they gotta be, in a way, smiling like, oh, look at this guy. He's a fucking idiot. He'll go wherever I want to go because I'm the dog. I don't know. Anyways, ears. All right. If a dog's ears are raised, he is relaxed and or listening. If they are back, he might be signaling submission. All right, let's see here. How dogs talk to each other. Oh, good. All right, here we go. Dogs are social animals, and there is universal language they share when communicating with other dogs, according to my man, Mark Beckoff. Mark Beckoff, I think that's his name. A biologist and author of Animal Passions and Beastly Virtues. All right, first way of how dogs communicate to each other. Play bow, right? This means let's play. However, it can also be a sign of apology. It's a dog's way of saying, oops, I didn't mean to play so rough. Let's keep playing. Wow, that's actually not that bad to know. I guarantee you, I've never seen my dog apologize to the other dog. Because Mickey is an asshole. Mickey will fuck up Coco in a heartbeat. And Coco has it coming from, Coco's a baby, man. He likes to play, he's like jumping up like, oh, pick me, He's kind of like the kid that's picked last when you're having like a pickup baseball game, right? Coco loves playing and he loves messing around and he loves getting attention from people, just like every other fucking dog. But he's not as bad as Mickey. So he wants to play with Mickey sometimes. Well, Mickey was like, all right, motherfucker, you want to play? Well, let's play. So Mickey has bit Coco in the fucking face. I don't know how many times. And he's bit Coco in the neck and in the back. My poor dog Coco has been bleeding. He's bled blood. And I've never seen Mickey ever apologize for that. But you know what? The play bow, that's good to know. All right, how else do they fucking talk here? Paw slap. Oh, really? This is like a human coming up and slapping you on the back. This gesture puts the dog at an awkward angle. So it's also a sign that the dog trusts the dog it is playing with. Oh, that's cool. All right, that's good to know. All right, rearing hind legs. When dogs rear up on their hind legs, it's a sign of affection. Aww. It often looks like dancing when dogs do this together when they're playing. Oh, so dogs fucking dance now. All right, biting. Again, biting. Okay, well, I guess, you know what? Let me read this first. Biting. Again, it's a sign of play. Dogs are careful to avoid sensitive areas on other animals. I don't think that's correct, because Mickey, you guys just heard me say, Mickey bites the fuck out of Coco. I will tell you this though, Mickey has never bit Coco on the balls. So maybe biting him on the neck, or biting him on the back, or biting him, I don't know, but Mickey has also bit Coco in the face too. So I don't know if if Mickey remotely gives a shit about the as the website says, avoiding sensitive areas. I don't think Mickey remotely gives a fuck about the sensitive areas of any fucking dog. Anyways, all right, that's it. I think no, fuck dogs. Anyways, the whole point of me, you know what? That's going to be a new segment of this podcast, okay? Is that whenever, because I don't have the best space of all time to podcast. I'm literally in my garage right now because it's the most quiet place in the whole place. It's a little hot in here, and I start to get a little impatient. And so every time a dog barks in the background, I will Google dogs and I will learn something new about dogs. And you know what? I might be able to figure out why the fuck these dogs are barking. Okay? So why were the dogs just barking? Well, apparently they were actually talking to each other because my neighbor's dog was barking, Coco and Mickey were barking, and I felt another dog barking. It seemed like somebody was probably taking another dog for a walk. So it might have been the, hey, how are ya? Like, hey, what's going on? How are ya? I used to have a manager who was he was a chunky guy. He would fucking have a fucking big ass stomach and he'd strut through the fucking store, and every time he would see an associate he'd be like, hey, how's it going? How are ya? If you work where I work, you know exactly who the fuck I'm talking about. All right, so where the fuck was I? I was talking about the so Saturday. So anyway, so we go to this bar, right? And I don't know. It was a good night. I don't know what the fuck it is. Here's the thing with the people that I actually hung out with in high school. All four of us. I have four of them, and you know what? I'm gonna fucking throw them under the bus, and I'm not gonna throw them under the bus, but I'm gonna name their names. And you guys have heard these names so many fucking times. So here's the main four that I hang out with. Usually, like a lot, like fucking a lot. They're my best friends, okay? It's Justin, Mark, Aaron, and myself. The main four, that's who I went to high school with, all played baseball together with them. My main people, I fucking love them to death. Well, here's something about all four of us. All of us are fucking different. The only thing that we literally have in common is that we're all competitive. We all love baseball. We all love talking shit. And that's basically why we're best friends. Is literally, if you can't handle shit talking, if you aren't competitive, and if you don't like baseball, it's probably not going to work. And we like pussy. There you go. And we all fucking love women. There you go. But the beautiful thing about our four is literally all four of us have different types of tastes in women. It's the most beautiful thing in the fucking world, because I know throughout my whole life I will never get a sense of, I don't know, jealousy or a sense of like, oh fuck dude, you know your girlfriend? Well, yeah, I kind of have feelings for her too. Like I don't ever want that to happen in my life. So there you go. That's one of the reasons why we're best friends. Now, here's the thing. I don't know why this happened on Saturday, but it might have been the atmosphere that we were around. You know what I mean? Because, I don't know. Here's the thing. My friend Aaron did not come out tonight. He had work tonight. Okay, dude, go fuck yourself. Have a great night. Love you. Fucking we'll hang out next weekend, right? Well, Mark and Justin come in, and I was actually having a good time. And I don't know where it kind of turned. It might have been because I'm not blaming them, but it might have been because the clubs that we went to were actually like pretty fucking lame. Like we went to Shamrocks in Chino Hills. That place is cool. It's family friendly. I felt like open menu, you know, we were fucking kids. I felt like they served macaroni and cheese there. You know what I mean? If there's anywhere, any place that sells macaroni and cheese, well, guess what? Kids are allowed in the fucking place. Okay? So We get there, right? This place is a fucking joke. I don't I don't know why. You know what? Now I know why I think this is actually one of the reasons why I got annoyed. Okay? So, we're at the bar. I'm looking good. I got a V-neck on. I got my skinny jeans on. I'm actually rocking the boots tonight. You know what I mean? But I had a shaved face, so automatically it's like when you have a beard and you had your pair of boots, oh, you look like a fucking dad, okay? And I don't like looking like a fucking dad. So I shaved like a fucking gentleman. I put my boots on, skinny jeans, V-neck. I was looking good. Hey, bartender, Jack and Coke. Hey, baby. Hey, cocktails, right? I was totally being that guy. So these two pussies get their beers, right? Because they're vaginas, right? They get their fucking Bud Lights or whatever the fuck they were drinking. Those cheap fucks. And so I think this is why I started out getting annoyed. They went to a table that had only 2 chairs. And I don't know if they were being... I don't know. That's so fucking disrespectful. I don't know why. That might have been one of the reasons why I got upset. And that is so fucking... Like, I'm a pussy for that. Like, I really feel like a vagina for saying that, okay? But these guys went to a little round table. You know those pussy tables where it's literally like the size of a 45-pound weight? You ever go to the gym, right? You go to the gym and the 45-pound weight is in a little circle. Well, if you put that weight on a fucking pole and put it up against the wall, that's what the fucking table looked like. It was a little pussy fucking table. But there's 2 chairs there. So I get my drink and I'm like, you guys are fucking kidding me, right? You're going to fucking sit at a table where there's 2 chairs. There's 3 of us. 1, 2, 3, you fucking cocksuckers. And here's the thing, dude. I was sober. If you do that to a drunk person, you feel a little left out. You feel a little insecure. You feel like, I don't fucking know. So I pull another chair, and Michael Caceres, MC as people fucking call me at work, MC, that's me, has to sit on the right side of Justin awkwardly while Justin and Mark are sitting there perfectly at their fucking seat. So I look like the odd man out, as if I'm the piece of shit here. And you know what else? What else is worse? I fucking drove. I was the driver. Right? So, I don't know, dude. For some reason, I feel like, oh, Michael's the driver. Let's fucking hang out and love Michael a little bit more because he's paying for the fucking gas. So, I think I figured out the reason why at the end of the night I was actually being such a cunt. I really was. Man, I need something to drink here. So I got some sweet tea here. Not sponsored by anybody, but sweet tea is fucking delicious. So I get my Jack and Coke, and I'm like, you guys are fucking kidding me. I felt so left out. I'm such a pussy. Like, I'm being sensitive right now. And you know what? I'm probably going to read some poetry later because I'm feeling like a sour puss. I really feel like a fucking sour puss when I tell you guys a story. But you know what? It's how I feel. Okay. So, I'm 2 Jack and Cokes in, right? I really feel left out of this fucking circle. Like, I'm not even friends with these guys. That's how I fucking felt. So, I thought somebody came into the fucking garage. No. So, I feel left out of the circle. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. So, I reach into my pocket, and what do I got? Some fucking chewing tobacco. Because you know what? Fuck these guys, man. I'm going to get even more fucking lightheaded than you piece of shit. Oh my God, dude. I was really bitter about that. I really answered my own question. You see how podcasting is actually healthy for you? I don't fucking know. Okay, so here we go. So I get my chewing tobacco out, fucking wintergreen, right? I'm like, oh shit, I don't have a spitter. So I go outside and I look for a cup, right? Well, I couldn't find a cup. I got a fucking ashtray, okay? This is how much... I don't have a problem yet. Excuse me, I have to get something to drink. I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with chewing tobacco. I'm just saying, when you really want to put a lip in, you find a way to get a spitter. And I don't give a fuck what you do. I would have gotten to go get a dirty t-shirt in my car, putting it in a little fucking ball and spitting on my shirt if I had, for me to have a good chewing tobacco, to have a good lip. So I'm like, oh fuck, there's no plastic cups around here. I'm gonna go get something to spit in. So I went to go get an ashtray outside. You go outside, right? When you walk outside, there's like a little outside area where people can sit. There's chairs there. There's a bunch of honey babies walking around. And so I go and get an ashtray. I go back inside, and they're like, the fuck are you doing? And I'm like, what, dude? I'm fucking chewing right now. So whatever. I'm already annoyed, right? So third Jack and Coke. Having a great time already. And they're like, we look over to our right, there's some fucking there's some pool tables in there. So I'm like, all right, fine. I'm not going to play, but I'll fucking watch you guys. So we go in there, right? And oh fuck. Apparently you have to pay to play pool, and it's one of those pussy pools where you have to actually put change in. Who the fuck carries change? Nobody does. So I'm like, all right, well, this is fucking awkward. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what the fuck you guys want me to do. Like, they were actually trying to figure out a way to fucking play pool. So they're like, I got some ones in me, and they wanted me to take their $1 bill over to the fucking register and be like, hey, can I get quarters? Like, I'm a fucking toddler. I don't fucking know. They wanted me to take the $1 bill to go get quarters. I think I figured out why the fuck I was so annoyed with them was because of the pussy table seating, the pussy wanting to play pool, and the fucking... Anyways, so those fucking hooligans, like they're fucking 6 years old, go to the fucking register like, hi, can I have change for a $1 bill? I want to play some pool. So they get the change, they play pool. Well, at this point, I didn't really care so much. I was a little annoyed, but at the end of the day, I didn't really care. I had a fucking lip in, I had Jack and Daniels in. I'm actually having a good night, okay? It's just me being a little sourpuss, whatever. I'm gonna fucking get on with it, okay? So I'm like, all right. Like, I'm in my head, I'm thinking like, all right, dude, come on. Like, don't be a fucking asshole, I don't know. Maybe I should have been an asshole. I should have been an asshole because they were being an asshole. But I don't fucking know. Anyways. Oh man, that sweet tea's fucking good. So they anyways, they start to play pool, right? And it was the first game. It was either the first or second game. Justin is a shitty pool player. Mark is actually pretty good. When Mark plays pool, he'll play every single person in the bar and he'll fucking win. I don't know how the fuck he does it, but he's actually really good at playing pool. Went to another bar a few weeks ago. It was at the Water Wheel. That motherfucker went like 9-0, and he was playing fucking other people at the bar too. So he's a really good pool player. Well, Justin, I believe, I don't remember if he hit the 8-ball in when like they barely started the fucking game, or if he hit in Mark's ball by accident. But Justin has this weird fucking pool technique. Like when Justin plays pool, it cracks me up because he just looks like a fucking idiot when he plays it. He does. So let's just say that he hit the 8-ball in, right? I think he hit the 8-ball in. Like when the game fucking started, like they just kicked off or whatever the fuck. You guys know what I'm talking about. You take the fucking white ball and you fucking hit it into the triangle. I don't know what the fuck the billiard slogan is for that. Is the tee off or the kick off or the fucking pin first? I don't fucking know. But that shit happened, right? Mark fucking kicked off, right? So Justin hits the black ball in, right? And I start fucking laughing. Like, oh, you fucking idiot. That's not what you're supposed to do, right? Well, here's the thing. I fucked up, okay? Because I'm sitting in a big chair. It's padded. It's comfortable. I'm watching these guys play pool. Well, on that chair, they have armrests, okay? There's an armrest on there. I have to get a fucking drink of tea for this. So, there's fucking armrests on there, right? My Jack and Coke is on the armrest. And I'm already like, I'm already having a good time at this point, right? So he hits the 8 ball in, and I just start laughing my fucking ass off like, oh, you're a fucking idiot. You're such a pussy. I can't believe you guys are fucking playing pool right now like you're fucking 6. So anyways, he hits the ball in, and I start laughing my ass off, but I didn't laugh. You know how, like, sometimes when you laugh, like, you kind of start falling back, like, you start rolling your head back, and you're like, ha ha, that's so fucking funny, dude. But sometimes you laugh and you go forward, like, dude, that was so fucking funny. Well, I did the going forward laugh. So I go forward, the chair came with me. So my Jack and Coke, my beautiful gentleman's Jack and Coke, fell on the fucking floor. And it broke into a million pieces. And at this time, I was already having a good time. Fucking Mark is like, Mike, what are you doing? Go and tell the waiter you fucking spilled your drink. And I'm already having a good time. I'm like, hey, bartender. Hey, wait, hey, there's a Jack and Coke on the floor. I don't know. I was already having a good time. So this is how much of a good time I was having. I acted like the fucking spill didn't even happen. So Mark is like, Mike, what are you doing? Go and tell somebody to clean this up. So I'm like, all right, I will. So first, I actually get my phone out. I check my Snapchat. I check my messages. I check my Instagram. I check my Twitter. I check how many views I have on SoundCloud, on iTunes. I check and see if I have any reviews yet on the podcast. I put my phone away. I go to the bartender. Like, hey, bartender, I need another. Hey, man, how's it going? He's got a beard. He looks like a douchebag. Like, he hates working there. Like, hey, man, I need another Jack and Coke. I spilled my drink over there. And, yeah, so another Jack and Coke, please. I spilled my drink over there. So I get another fucking Jack and Coke. I go back to sit down, and there's still the glass on the fucking floor. Excuse me. So Mark's like, did you tell anybody that you were going to clean it up? Like, yeah, dude, I told him, like, fucking get the fuck out of my face. So I was already annoyed, partially annoyed with myself. I did the biggest rookie mistake thing of dropping the fucking Jack and Coke on the fucking floor. I was pissed. I didn't give a fuck. I got another one. So, anyways, needless to say, the night wasn't going as well as I wanted it to go. Because at this point, I'm a few jacks in, right? And I'm looking all over the bar. There's no fucking honeys there. No honey babies. No babies are here, right? So I'm just pissed. I'm not having the best time of my life. These pussies are playing pool. I dropped my Jack and Coke. These sons of bitches pull a fucking pussy table. So at this pussy table with two fucking chairs. 2 chairs, not 3. There's 3 of us. They went to a table where there was 2 chairs. Wow, I think I got a lot of material this weekend. I really have to go back and listen to basically everything I'm saying because this is actually good shit to talk about. So, anyways, we're like, all right, where are we going? Shamrocks fucking sucks, right? So I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, honestly, dude, just chill the fuck out. Like, you know, whatever. Like, whatever. You fucking chose this place. I'm chilling. So Justin's being a pussy. He's like, oh, this place is fucking whack. You know, let's go somewhere else. So we're like, all right. Let's go to the Punch Bowl. All right. So we go to the Punch Bowl over there by fucking Victoria Gardens. So we get into the car. I'm good to drive, right? I'm fucking great to drive, actually. So I fucking get in the car. I fucking turn that bitch on. I put my fucking lights on, and I got my hand on the wheel. I'm having a you know, like whatever. Like the booze is helping me actually have a good time. Like how, like my friend Jack Daniels is not gonna hurt me, right? But I'm actually pretty fucking annoyed by my friends. So we're driving, right? We're going back to fucking Rancho Cucamonga, going to fucking Victoria Gardens to the fucking Punch Bowl, bros. I never been there before, but JG actually hyped it up like that place was fucking cool. And I know not to ever trust him again. Ever. So we're driving, and on the way over there, they just won't shut the fuck up. Because I'm actually like pretty much like when when I'm annoyed or when I'm pissed or when I'm whatever, I'm actually very calm. Very calm. I'm very quiet. I don't have a poker face. I don't look calm. I don't have a poker face. I actually look pissed and I look upset and I look like I'm probably going to fucking punch you in the face. But I was calm. I was breathing. I was just driving. I was like, these guys, like, seriously, like, when I'm pissed at my best friends, I gotta say, I have to say something in my head, like, you know what? It's probably because I'm being a little bitch. And just from doing this fucking podcast, I gotta tell you, I was being a little bitch. Who gives a fuck if they choose a table that way? Who cares what table they pick, you know? Who cares if you drop the drink? Who cares if they're playing pool? They're not hurting anybody. They're not hurting you. So that's why I don't say anything to them, right? Because I knew at the time, like, you know what? Maybe it's me being a pussy. I don't fucking know. Maybe it's the fucking booze talking. I don't fucking know. But we're driving, and JG and Mark start talking about fucking girls. Girls always comes up in the conversation. How much pussy they banged. How much this, that, like fucking techniques they use. Anything. They start talking about, you know, whatever. So then they bring me up. And here's the thing about me, okay? I'm a flirt and a half. I can talk to any girl, whether she's a fucking 5 or a fucking 10. I'm not socially awkward. I can actually, you know, whatever. I'm a nice person, okay? So when it comes to relationships and dating and shit, you know, like, I don't fucking know. I mean, especially at this point in my life right now, I'm 22 years old. I don't want to be in a relationship. I don't want any fucking kids. Like, fuck that. I'm the most, like, the way I look right now, the way I'm going to look from now until I'm about 28 is how fuckable, like, the most fuckable I'm going to be in my whole life. So right now, I really don't give a shit about that. But they start bringing up the girls I was dating. So automatically, I start to get even more annoyed. Like, oh, dude. Yeah, so they bring up fucking whoever, fucking Natalie, who the fuck ever. So they bring up these girls and they're just they're making fun of me a little bit, right? I start to get a little more annoyed. So then they're like, Mike, we got to get you a lady tonight. So I'm like, no, like, I don't fucking, like, no, I don't. And Mark's like, Mike, I got you. I'll get you the digits. And I'm like, no, dude, I'm good. He's like, Mike, seriously, you walk into the club with me, all you got to do is pick one and you're good. I got you. So I'm getting really fucking annoyed. Like, I don't know. Like, Mark's always like, Mike, if you need any advice, you call me. No, you know what? If you're ever texting them, give me the phone, dude. Like, honestly, bring me your phone and I'll text that bitch and I'll get you some pussy, right? So I'm hearing that in the back of my fucking ear because Mark's sitting in the back seat. So, and he's like starting to rub my shoulder a little bit like, Mike, when we get there, just fucking pick one and I got you. I'll set the shit up. I'm going to get you fucking laid, right? I'm hearing that the whole fucking time. I'm starting to get fucking annoyed, okay? So anyways, dude, we get to the fucking punch bowl, right? There's actually honeys everywhere. It actually wasn't that bad. The punch bowl was actually way better than Shamrocks. So we get there. I'm like, get to the bar, fucking Jack and Coke, get your fucking pussy beers, and let's go sit down. So we go sit down. Theoretically, or evidently, whatever the fuck word you want to use, it's actually not that good. Every single girl has a boyfriend. Every single girl is fucking this, fucking that. No honey babies anywhere. I'm fucking annoyed with them, you know, whatever. So we were literally at the punch bowl for like 30 minutes. So I'm like, fuck that. So I'm having a good time. I'm still good to drive. We get the fuck out of there, right? And then we go and get Carl's Jr., which, thank you, Mark, for buying me Carl's Jr. 3 spicy chickens, a large fry, and a water. And pretty much, I was fucking good, right? And I felt good about making Mark spend $6 on me because, you know what, motherfucker? That's the least you can do for fucking with me tonight. God, I am such a pussy. This is such a turnoff. I feel like a lot of girls right now are like, Michael, why are you being such a pussy right now? Like a lot of like honestly, I've told women that I like potentially, not necessarily, but potentially think that my podcast is gonna get me some pussy. Like, yeah, maybe, you know what? I don't think I should. I'm never going to tell anybody about this podcast again. Fuck that. Thank you for the 6 or 7. I actually got up to 9 listens the other day. My last episode, actually, I think 7 people listened to it. So that's fucking great. So do me a favor, man. If you can help me get up to 8 or 9 or 10, you can catch this podcast on SoundCloud, iTunes, and YouTube. There you go. Back to the fucking podcast. So I eat my fucking spicy chickens. I get my large fry. I drop them the fuck off, and I didn't say anything to them. I shook their hands, said, have a good night, get the fuck out of my car. So I go home, and I'm like, fuck, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I gotta be to work at fucking 7 o'clock in the morning. And then I'm thinking, oh shit, I have to go to a fucking UCLA game on Sunday. So I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm going to get like 3 hours of sleep. I got to fucking work a 7 to 12 shift. Thank God it wasn't 7 to 4 because I would have fucking killed myself. But I got to work a 7 to 12. 7 to 12. And you know how these UCLA game works, man. You got to fucking tailgate, right? You got to go meet up with your fellow UCLA fans. You know, the people that go to every single fucking game. Like, you're not going to... Honestly, you're a pussy if you just go to the game. You need to tailgate before and after the fucking game, or else, otherwise, you know, what the fuck ever. I mean, the whole point of the fucking game is to go to the fucking game, but you guys need to tailgate. If you've never tailgated before, you fucking tailgate at the goddamn Rose Bowl. I need some tea, pussy. All right, so here we go. So I'm like, fuck. All right, I gotta go to sleep. So I go to sleep. I'm actually not that bad. Not really. I'm actually not that bad. Wasn't really hungover. I woke up. I fucking woke up this morning. I made myself a protein shake. I fucking went to work like a goddamn gentleman. I clocked in. I was on time. And so I'm like, all right. As soon as I'm trying to get to my uncle's house around 1 o'clock. The game starts at 4:30. We'll probably get there at around fucking 2:30. We can actually eat something before the game starts, and then, meet up with the fucking UCLA group and whatever. I'm like, all right, it's going to be a good day. So I do my 7 to 12. I'm watering plants. Thank God, because old MC over here wasn't really feeling it in the morning. So okay, so work was good. The people were great. Nobody was upset. There was this one customer that lost their shit, actually. And I got to tell you, I don't know if this makes me a psychopath, but I want you guys to comment or write emails on how I feel about this situation. Me personally, because I love people so fucking much. Honestly, I really do. I get inspiration from on how people walk. I love the way people walk, right? So as an actor and as a comedian, that's why I fucking like it, because I actually get to study people. So, I just love people. I use these people's energies into the character for acting or for the next stand-up show that I'm probably going to say, right? So I love watching people lose their shit. I love watching people get emotional. I love people getting pissed. I love people crying. I love all that shit, okay? So this was kind of like the only bad thing that happened at work. So I'm helping a customer. I'm at a computer. I'm trying to look up something for fucking Troy Built or whatever the fuck. I'm looking for some stupid ass part for his lawnmower. So I'm looking up a part for this guy, and this lady comes out from an aisle, and she's like, somebody just stole my cart. And I can't lose I'm fucking helping a customer. I can't do anything. So she's like, someone stole my cart. Who stole my cart? But she was mad. Like, she was pissed. She was like, who stole my cart? And then I see her go, like she puts her head back like a fuck, like someone missed a goal. You know how like soccer players, when when they miss a goal, right? And they put their heads up in the sky and they like fucking cross themselves like, oh, thank you, Lord, for helping me be here. I don't know if I just did a fucking Nigerian accent, but you guys know what I'm saying. Like when something goes bad, you fucking put your head up like, oh. And then she puts her head up like, oh, and then she's like, son of a bitch, turns around and fucking goes back to the aisle. So, and this is how much of an asshole I am. This is how much I love when people lose their shit like that. I looked at the guy to the next to me, and I looked at all the customers that watched this scene, angry scene happen, and I just started, and I smiled at every single one of them like, yeah, this is retail. That's what happens here every fucking day, you know. You got to deal with it. I fucking love where I work, man. I love where I work. You know, if acting doesn't work out, if stand-up doesn't work out, I do actually, you know, I'm actually going to school. I want to get my bachelor's degree in theater, and I would actually like to start teaching one day. So going to get my credentials, and you know what? For shits and giggles, if I'm really up to it, if I love, you know, if I really want to go to school and continue training for acting, I'll probably get my master's in theater. I'm not going to fucking lie, because that's how much I love it. Oh my God. So anyways, works good. I go home. I'm rocking, you know, I go home, I take a quick shower. I get my UCLA polo shirt on. I got my shorts on. I'm rocking the Toms. I got my fucking hair. My hair is got a sick ass pompadour in there. I'm looking good, pretty much. So I go to my uncle's house, and a buddy that he's known since he was like fucking 6 is there. I'm not gonna say his name, so let's just say his name is fucking I don't know, Craig. Okay, let's say I'm with Craig. No, what's another white name? Like a dope ass white name that people use. You know, let's go with let's go with fuck. I don't want to use any of my fucking friends' names. Let's go with fuck. What is like a regular fucking? You know what? What is fuck? I don't know what type of name to use. Why don't you guys comment right now on what a beautiful white name I should use? Should I use Chad or Trevor? I don't fucking know. But you know what? Let's just say, should I say Bill or Craig or fucking Tyler? Okay, whatever. So anyway, I'm with the fucking guy, right? I'm with my uncle. I'm with his friend Tyler and his fucking girlfriend, fucking Sabrina or whatever the fuck. I'm not gonna say her real name either. Sabrina or fucking Billy or whatever the fuck her name is. She's fucking hot, by the way. So it's my uncle, it's Tyler, and it's Taylor. Tyler and Taylor. Okay, yeah. Tyler is the guy. Taylor's the girl. Fine. So, gosh, she's so fucking hot. Anyways. So I get to the house. I'm like, fuck yeah, Tyler, what the fuck, dude? And I'm like, oh, Taylor, how you doing? You look fucking great. And so we get into Tyler's truck. Taylor's in the front. Me and my uncle are fucking in the back seat. My uncle's like, you need a beer? And I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. I'll have a beer in fucking 2 seconds, player. I'm not going to be, well, did I say I wanted Jack? I think when I got to his house yesterday, I think I said, yeah, you got any Jack in the fridge? No, we don't fucking have Jack. We're cheap. We don't do that. So I'm like, all right, I'll drink that beer any second, player. So he gives me a fucking Bud Light or whatever the fuck. Bud Light's not sponsored by this fucking podcast. Bud Light does not sponsor shit. So anyways, so he gives me a beer. I crack open a good one because I work in an outside garden area. So I was fucking like, yeah, sure, I can use a beer right now. So we drive all the way up to the fucking Rose Bowl, and we're talking, we're all having a good time, right? We get to the fucking Rose Bowl, pay for parking, we park, and then we get there, and I see everybody. I've been to, I started going to UCLA games when I was fucking 6, man, and it was like I was fucking 6 again, because I don't think I've been to a UCLA football game for like 2 years, like I was saying earlier, because of work. So I get there and everybody just looks great. They came, they hugged me. They were like, I felt like, like I fucking belonged, you know what I mean? Like I'm the fucking Bruin here. I'm a fucking UCLA Bruin, So I say what's up to everybody. They're all talking about how I've been coming to games since I was 6 years old, and you know, whatever. We're all having a good time, and I'm drinking a beer with them, and they couldn't believe that I was like drinking now. You know what I mean? So you know, I was having a good time. So I look over to my right and I see the guy that's been there since I was little. He's always been the bartender. So let's say his name is fucking Craig. So I go over to fucking Craig, and he's like, hey Michael, or MC, whatever the fuck you want to call me. He's like, hey Michael, I'll make you a drink right now. So he makes me a drink. It was like a Russian, I don't remember what the fuck it was called, but that shit fucked me. Dude, it was like vodka and fucking, I don't know what the hell it was like vodka, tequila, and he put something else in it. So I was like, where's the fucking ice, bro? So I go over to my ice chest, I put some fucking ice in there, and I feel great. I'm a couple beers in, I'm about to drink some dope ass shit. You know, I'm tailgating, having a great time, right? I'm eating some fucking bread and some fucking sandwiches, and I just felt great. So I fucking pound that bitch. I'm already having a good time. And I go back over to Craig and I'm like, hey man, you got anything else? And he's like, you want some like some whiskey or whatever? I'm like, yeah. If you know, I'm being all fucking modest and shit. Like, yeah, you know, if you have any Jack Daniels, you know, like I'll have some Jack Daniels, you know, whatever. He's like, oh man, I got something better than Jack Daniels. And dude, he gave me a little cup of scotch. He gave me a little cup. It wasn't a little. It was a regular sized cup, but he gave me a cup of scotch, just straight scotch, and I felt like Charlie fucking Harper from Two and a Half Men, dude. I like scotch. I actually like scotch. It was so fucking delicious. So he gets me a cup of scotch, and I'm like, "Where's the ice, motherfucker?" So I go to the ice chest. I get some fucking ice. And I have my short shorts on. I got my Toms on. And I have a super dope ass expensive UCLA polo shirt on. I felt like Charlie fucking Harper. Like I was the shit. I was a big shot. I got all the whores. Fucking, I'm seeing women going by. I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm drinking scotch and you're not, bitch. What do you got? You were drinking a beer too, you pussy. So I'm looking at all these Texas A&M fans, and I'm just fucking talking shit in my head like, oh, you fucking boots, you pussy. What are you drinking? Fucking Budweiser, you white piece of shit. Like I was like, like, yeah, dude, I'm drinking scotch. What are you drinking? Blue Moon? Oh, you fucking fag. Like I was like really like Charlie fucking Harper. I was the shit. I was the Charlie Harper of drinking scotch. So I'm hammered. Okay, I'm like, oh shit. My fucking uncle's hammered. Tyler's hammered. Taylor's hammered. All right, let's go to the fucking game. So we go to the fucking game, and I got to tell you, dude, it was the greatest fucking game in the whole fucking, like, dude, honestly, UCLA, Texas A&M, 2017, that was better than the fucking Super Bowl, and I am not fucking, no, Fuck your Tom Brady fucking coming back from 30 to fucking whatever. The UCLA game was better than the fucking Super Bowl, and I'm gonna abide by that for the rest of my fucking life. As great as the Super Bowl was, that game was fucking unbelievable. Here's the thing. I'm hammered, right? We don't even go to our own fucking seats. You know what I mean? That's how fucking hammered we are. And here's the thing. My uncle is the shit at finding seats. I don't know how he does it, but the tickets that we have, they're good seats, but my uncle, like, you know, I know the place pretty well too, but my uncle's been going there for way fucking longer. My uncle went to UCLA, so he knows the fucking Rose Bowl. He's been going to games since he was fucking my age. So he's like, all right, well, follow me. We're gonna go get better seats. So we get these like pretty good fucking seats. We have a pretty good view of how we're seeing the game. I'm hammered. I'm fucking having a great time. I'm touching every fucking girl's ass. All the Texas A&M bitches like, yeah, dude, you guys are going back to fucking Texas tomorrow. Like, chill the fuck out. No touching UCLA bitches because I'll probably see them next weekend. You know what I mean? So I'm just being an asshole. So I see all these fucking white bitches. Here's the thing. I'm not even into white girls, but these fucking Texas bitches, holy shit, man. So I'm having a great time. Taylor's fucking hammered. Tyler's fucking hammered. My uncle's fucking hammered. We all fucking snuck beers in. It was great. It was fucking awesome. I have a big old lip in the Copenhagen shit. Here's the thing. Taylor's dad apparently is a big time like tobacco chewer. So I'm like, all right, well, before we go into the stadium, I call Taylor over and I'm like, hey, tell me when to stop on the pick. I open up my pouch and I'm like, all right, is this what your dad does? Like this pinch, how does this pinch look? You know, you pinch up the tobacco before you put it into your mouth. So I grab a pinch of the tobacco and she's like, if my dad saw you get that pinch, he would call you a pussy. So I'm like, all right. So I grab a bigger pinch and I'm like, how's this? She's like, perfect. So I put it in my mouth. So when we fucking get to the shit, I got a big ass fucking lip in. I'm hammered. I'm having a great time. And then a big old buzzkill starts to happen. UCLA was getting their fucking ass kicked, dude. It was bad. We got there and, it was obviously fucking no score, right? So I'm like, all right, whatever. This game's cool, right? It's fucking awesome. I'm having a great time. A buzzkill happens because at halftime, I think it was 44-10. I think it was. It was either 44-10 or it was fucking 38-10. The point is, UCLA was getting their fucking ass kicked, right? So the third quarter comes around. Here's what type of guy my uncle is, okay? He doesn't do it a lot. Because my uncle is a UCLA fan. But when UCLA, I've seen this since I was fucking 6. When UCLA is getting their ass kicked, my uncle will leave the game early, go back tailgating to finish his fucking beer. Not finish his beer, but to crack open another bud, right? So we're losing 44-10. Okay? My man Josh Rosen is being shitty. UCLA is just not being fucking good. Like it was bad. Fucking my man Theo Howard, fucking Caleb Wilson, Darren Andrews, all these guys. I don't know. Defense was shitty. I don't fucking know. Offense wasn't getting it done. Jesus Christ, defense was not getting it done. Okay, Texas A&M was kicking our fucking asses. It's the third quarter. There's about 2 minutes left in the third quarter. We're still losing fucking 44-10 or some shit. We're getting our asses kicked. My uncle's like, all right, let's go back to the fucking tailgate. Here's the thing about me. Ever since I was little, I expect the Bruins to win. If they're losing 50-0, 60-0, I stay at the motherfucking game. Respect the fucking game. Don't be a sourpuss. Fucking, you keep playing, you keep fighting hard, you don't fucking ever leave a game, you never quit, you fucking stay at the game, you play the goddamn game. You fucking, I'm acting like this fucking Tom Keller, my fucking baseball coach in high school. He's like, I don't give a shit if we're losing 8-0. I don't give a shit if we're losing 15-0. We play the goddamn game. We work hard. We continue to hustle. Respect no one, fear no one. Respect no one, fear no one. You guys are you're being a bunch of pussies. Get on the fucking line. We're running sprint because you guys fucking quit on me, and that's fucking bullshit. Oh man, I just went off into a tangent there. So anyways, any fucking ways. So my uncle leaves, and I got Tom Keller in the back of my head. He's like, no, fuck that. I'm finishing this game. And in my head, I told my uncle this. Before my uncle was about to leave, I'm like, oh, this is going to be a great game. I don't know what that was. It might have been the booze talking, but I was like, dude, this you don't know what the fuck's going to happen. There's still a lot of time left. This is probably going to be one of the greatest comebacks of all time. I'm not going to leave the game. So my uncle Taylor and Tyler, they fucking stay with me. My uncle got up and left the fucking game. And I told him before he left, I'm like, Uncle, you're probably going to miss the greatest comeback of all time. It's 44-10. To be quite honest with you, I was like, I had been drinking, when my uncle went back to the car, and went to go crack open another case of beer. I was like, that guy had a fucking good point. Because I can use a beer right now, to be quite honest with you. But fuck that. Bruins first. Bruins before beer. I'm going to start saying that. That's going to be my fucking shit any fucking ways, dude. And then, as soon as my uncle left, the Bruins started fucking playing. Josh Rosen, I don't know what the fuck you did, but I don't know what Darren Andrews, fucking Theo Howard, fucking Caleb Wilson. I don't know how the fuck the offense did it, but son of a bitch, dude, these Bruins scored 34 unanswered points in the fucking third and fourth quarter. It was the greatest comeback of all time. Of all fucking time. It was amazing. We're losing, right? We're losing 44-31. I'm jumping up and down because at this point, I don't even give a fuck if they lose, because the Bruins didn't stop playing. They kept playing through the whole fucking game. So I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. I'm going to stay for the rest of the game for sure, and fucking enjoy this game. Fucking Tyler, he gets his phone out and he's like, I'm going to text your uncle and tell him you're missing a great game. And I stop him and I say, no, Tyler, you put your fucking phone down, watch the goddamn fucking game, because as soon as you text my uncle, you're missing this, the Bruins are going to fucking lose. Put your fucking phone away. So he's like, you're right. So he puts the phone back in his pocket. We're watching the game. And then son of a bitch, dude, Josh Rosen throws a fucking 40, I don't know, it was like 40 or 50 yard pass. It goes through the Texas A&M's fucking hand. Anybody, a fucking retarded fucking Down syndrome motherfucker could have caught this pass to intercept it, to take it back to the fucking house. It went through the fucking defender's hands into the fucking receiver's hands for UCLA, and he scores a fucking touchdown. It's 44-38, and I'm going crazy. I'm jumping up and down. I'm grabbing asses. I'm grabbing tits. I'm fucking hugging Tyler and Taylor. I'm fucking having a great time. And at this point, I'm sober. And it was fucking amazing to be sober. I felt like I was 6 years old watching a UCLA game again. So now they get the ball back. But here's the thing. UCLA was still being UCLA. There was holding. There was fucking taunting. Everyone was getting hyped up because of this fucking amazing comeback. So there's like a minute left in the game. It's fucking 4th and 6. They get the first down, and then I don't know what the fuck happened, but there was probably like a minute left in the game. And they have probably one timeout left. They didn't want to use the timeout, so they gathered the guys together as if they were gonna spike the fucking ball to save time. They did a fake spike into the fucking end zone and fucking tied the game. It was unfucking believable. 45-44. We fucking win the game. I'm going crazy. Unfucking believable. I fucking stayed at the game. They won the game. UCLA Bruins are fucking the greatest of all time. The fans were amazing. It was a great game. Holy shit, guys. I have been talking for over a fucking hour. My name is Michael Caceres, and dude, this was a great podcast. If you guys enjoy this podcast, you can catch this podcast on iTunes, SoundCloud, YouTube. And if you have any feedback, if you want me to talk about something else, if you want to ask questions, if you want to, whatever, you can email me at michaelstcaceres@gmail.com. Wow, this was a great podcast. Yeah, man. So you know what? I try to do one of these every single week. I'll talk to you guys next week, and have a great day, great morning, great evening, and a happy fucking holidays whenever the fuck you listen to this podcast. All right. Later.